Kylie Carter cheers on son Wendell during a Duke Indiana game last November. Getty Images. Kylie Carter's son, former Duke star Wendell, may be entering the NBA draft this year, but he's not done picking apart the system he came from. Carter spoke of a deep-seated issue facing the NCAA when addressing the Night Commission on Intercollegiate Athletics on Monday in Washington, D.C., where people gathered to respond to the recent reforms suggested by a commission led by former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Paying the players is not the answer in Carter's eyes, but changes that get at the heart of educating the players, most of whom are black, on the career options. When you remove all the bling and the bells and the sneakers and all that, you've paid for a child to come to your school to do what you wanted them to do for you, for free, and you made a lot of money when he did that, and you've got all these rules in place that say he cannot share in any of that, Carter said to a conference room of university and NCAA officials, according to ESPN. The only other time when labor does not get paid but yet someone else gets profits and the labor is black and the profit is white, is in slavery. To be honest with you, she added, it's nauseating. Carter, who was a collegiate basketball player herself at Ole Miss, expressed concern that the reforms presented to the NCAA 2 weeks ago, bringing an end to the one-and-done phenomenon, enforcing harsher penalties on cheaters, allowing players to have agents and creating more transparency around recruiting events and apparel partnerships, are not the long-term answer to an organization she feels is inherently flawed. Donald Remy, the NCAA's chief legal officer, said the wheels are already in motion so that they can have changes in place by the start of next, after an FBI investigation into widespread corruption rocked the sport this past fall. Carter wasn't buying it. Should the NCAA be removed? Yes, because I don't trust it, she said. You're not to be trusted because your intentions are clear. Let's call this group in the middle, let's call it something else. Let's put some real reform in there and call it something different and get rid of the current status quo because it's based on indentured servitude. Carter said she didn't worry about her own son, a 6'10" center who is projected to go within the top 10 picks in next month's draft while he was in school because she was there to show him the way. But she doesn't trust his counterparts to get the proper education the schools promise them when they commit to play basketball. If you pay the players and kept the system like it is, it would still destroy them, it would just destroy them faster, Carter said. That's not the solution. Don't get me wrong, it helps, but not without educating them on this process. The part that baffles me, when you leave high school and prepare for college, and then going on to the pros, that whole process is not written down anywhere.